Hello everyone, this is Sunny from Inside Merch. Got a real quick video that I wanted to really put together. I was having a thought about trending shirts and what a lot of people are most likely doing wrong when they go into the trending shirt categories for their merch shirts. But before we get into that, we got to do some housekeeping here. So we're going to go over to our Facebook page here, Inside Merch. You can get to that by going to I'm sorry, facebook.insidemerch.com. We'll redirect you to our Facebook page. And there you can go ahead and join our Facebook group, Inside Merch. You do have to answer a simple questionnaire, just asking you not to advertise within the group without permission. And then you can feel free to chat and ask your questions, and hopefully our community will be able to help you out. And then we also have our YouTube page. If we go over to youtube.insidemerch.com, it's going to redirect you to our YouTube page, which is Inside Merch. And there you can watch our videos. I have a new video series that I've been working on. It's the Etsy and Printful video series. So it's going to walk you through step by step how to use Etsy and Printful to start selling your shirts on Etsy and have that second passive revenue source coming in. I have the first video already out. It's titled How to Set Up Printful or Etsy and Printful Part 1. Here you'll be able to basically learn how to get started initially setting up Etsy and initially setting up Printful. And then as the series goes on, you'll learn how I use Etsy and Printful to make some additional side cash outside of my normal job and Merch by Amazon. If you enjoy the videos, please make sure you do hit the subscribe button here. And once you are subscribed, also hit this little bell here. This way you will get actual notifications of when I have new videos coming online. And that way you can watch them as soon as they come in and start posting your questions and comments inside the video. All right, so let's move on to the actual discussion, which is talking about trends. Okay, so if you don't know about what's happening in the news with football, you see a lot of football players and a lot of football teams taking a knee. They're taking a knee against for many reasons. I'm not going to get into a political discussion, but all you need to know is that this is a trend, and that this trend is selling many shirts. Okay, it doesn't matter what side of the politics you're on. You can come in here and start making money on trends. And what a lot of people do is when they start making trends, when they start making shirts based on a trend, they will make one shirt. And if that one shirt does not sell, then that trend obviously must not be good. So therefore, I'm not going to make or invest any more of my slots for that trend. And what I say is you are going about it all wrong. You do not need to use what your initial sales are as a representation on if it's a good trend or not. You need to be looking at what other people are doing and if they're selling within that trend. Okay, so you could have one of these. I went ahead and actually made a couple of these shirts once I found out that people were actually making these shirts. This is the Don't Kneel on Me shirt. Okay, if we look at this shirt, it's pretty simple. It's a flag, and it says I don't kneel, okay? Did I say don't kneel on me? I didn't mean to say that. It's a I don't kneel shirt, essentially saying I'm going to stand up for the American way, the American flag, and I'm not going to take a knee, okay? This is you're making this shirt to appease the patriots, the veterans, so that'd be our military. People on the right, people who want to stand up for our Constitution and the American way. It doesn't matter what your politics are. There are people who want to buy this shirt. They're making a stand of their own by buying this shirt. They're saying that I don't kneel. I stand for our flag. Okay. And I wanted to point out this. I'm sorry if this is anyone who's viewing this, if this is your shirt, but I'm going to use it as the example here. So I actually initially found this shirt here when I was doing my trending method, the method I use to find trending topics. And so once I found this shirt, I saw what initially grabbed me was its ranking. It was 2067 in clothing. Okay, so that initially told me there was something happening with this shirt, and then this shirt had a message that it was sending, so I knew that it was going to be a trending shirt. This is not an evergreen type situation. This is a trending type situation, so I needed to know what is happening with this shirt. So I did a simple thing. I took the shirt, what the basic premise of the shirt is, and I said, I don't kneel. I don't kneel. Typed it in. I went ahead. I just want to look at merch by Amazon stuff. I don't really care what other people are doing. The reason I don't care what other people are doing outside of merch by Amazon is because they can use keyword marketing within their listings using backward keywords. Back end keywords, so it's not exactly an even playing field. So I want to look at what people are doing in merch. All right, so you narrow that down. What I essentially did, I went all the way down to clothing novelty, make sure it's Prime, and then sold by Amazon. Okay, so that guarantees that most of these shirts or all of these shirts are going to be merched by Amazon. Okay, and then since I knew this initial shirt, which is this one here, was in 2000 ranks, I wanted to see what other people, what the rankings were for other people. Maybe this was just an oddity for whatever reason. And when I came in here, I see 11,000, 6,000, 6,000. That's the initial shirt. 2,000, 4,000, 144, 87, 52, 47, 5. That means that this shirt, this message, is selling thousands a day on Amazon. To have these lower rankings across multiple shirts means there's something happening with this shirt. So now I know there is something that I need to be in this marketplace. I need to find a way to get customers, to get people buying my shirt. It's highly profitable right now. All right. So what I did, again, so I already figured out that this was a highly profitable shirt. Again, I went into my initial shirt, which is this one here. Oh, nope, I guess it created a new tab. It's this one here. This is the initial one that I went into. This is the one that I found that had the lowest ranking. Okay. We'll click on the actual title there. Okay. Then I went and I looked at the company, or I looked at the brand. I don't know shirt company. And then I wanted to see, well, what is this guy doing? Okay, is this just one shirt that he's doing, or does he have a whole setup here? When I go in here, I see this right here. This guy obviously seen this trend coming. What most likely happened was out of the blue, their shirt started selling for him. And he just put up a ton of shirts. A ton of the exact same shirt, different fonts, different positionings, maybe a different image here or there, but it's essentially the exact same shirt. And he has 3 pages full of these. Now, what makes this really interesting is it's not just one shirt that's selling for him. He has multiple shirts. That's 31. That's 131. That's 44, 51, 60, 347, 787, 70, 413. This guy is selling hundreds, if not thousands, of these shirts a day. This guy is making buku dollars on this shirt. This is how you do trending. If you have the slots available, you shouldn't be waiting for that first shirt to make an initial sale. If you see something's trending, you need to be making 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 50, whatever your capabilities are on your uploads, you need to be doing that. If you're at the 25 tier and you can only do two uploads a day for at least a week, if you see if this is going at least a week, I put out the 14 shirts, you know, because you never know which one's going to kick off the sales marathon for you. If you're at the 100 tier, same thing. If you're at the 500 tier, where you could do 10 shirts a day, you should be at I would at least, you know, do a couple days where you can at least get 20 or 30 designs up. You know, that's a couple days, a few days. If you're at the 1,000 tier and you can do 30 designs a day, make a day or two where you put up 30 or 60 designs of this same training thing. What you're trying to do is, even though there's a lot of competition, you could still utilize your placement and hopefully maybe grab some of that action. Because we could see here, it's not just one shirt ruling the whole category. One shirt is not just dominating across the whole spectrum here. We have multiple shirts getting very, very low in the rankings. And this guy is just doing it masterfully. So, I just wanted to really point that out there. And you want to also make sure that once you find something that is going well, you need to understand what they are doing, okay? You need to understand the core concept of the shirt, okay? You can see that almost every single one, if not every single one of his shirts, has a flag on it, okay? Most of his shirts that are selling have two phrases on them, okay? Or at least have the I don't kneel clearly on there, but he'll have the I don't kneel on the bottom, you know, for a lot of his flag shirts, and then he'll have I don't kneel, I stand, you know, on the second part, you know. So he puts it across multiple shirts, and he tries to change the flag up, change the design up, but the core concept of what the design of this shirt is I don't kneel with a flag, and that's it, and that's how he does it. Then we also, if we actually look at the listing here, it's pretty simple. He has the one branding, which includes the I don't kneel part. He has the title, which includes I don't kneel, and that's pretty much it. He has some bullet points here that don't necessarily have a lot of keyword juice in there, but he has national anthem, you know, which is what this issue is about. He has football, which is where most of this stuff is happening at. You know, he has flag, and he has kneel. He has veteran, you know, he has some key keywords in there, but he's not going keyword heavy here. This is a 100% organically grown shirt here. And he did it just by putting up shirts, just like that. Staying with his trend, just staying with it, just sticking with it until something sold. And then he put more and more up, and he's getting more and more traffic until this trend dies down. He's making thousands of dollars a day. I guarantee it, 100%. And this is just one of his trends. I guarantee this person didn't just start merch today. If he's able to get, or she's able to get, this many shirts up at one time, this is not their first trend. They've been doing this for a while. They've been in this game for a while, and they understand the need to invest in your trend. You want to juice that as much as possible. Get as much out of it as possible, you know, because trends, the one thing we know about trends is that they come fast and they die early. But we know they come fast and they die early, and you got to get in there when you can. Okay. So again, if you haven't joined my Facebook group, go to insidemerch.facebook.com, or I'm sorry, facebook.insidemerch.com. Join our Facebook group, get more of these videos, communicate with our community. Sure, you'll have a lot of fun in there. Go to youtube.insidemerch.com, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the little bell icon so you get notified about the new any kind of new videos, and stay up to date with any kind of new findings that I find here. And that I'm definitely gonna make sure you guys know. I'm not someone who's gonna keep my secret, you know. You being successful doesn't mean I can't be successful. Okay, so I want to make sure that you're successful. We could both be successful together. All right, my name is Sonny Woods. I'm from Inside Merch, and hope you have a wonderful sales week.